Yes, now it's working. Hello, everybody. Velikas here. So, in this live stream, we're going to continue studying our daily German lesson. And as always, like I always ask you, please try to drink enough water, alright? Please drink enough water. Warum trinkst du nicht genug Wasser? Ausreichend Wasser, bitte. Trinkt genug Wasser. Okay. Let me just this, and then all right, we are now ready. Let me just see if it's working. I should be working. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Now we just get right into it. As you can see, I finally organized my back. It looks very nice. So we're going to continue studying. So we were at. Let me just go for the notebook I have here. Since I'm trying to write everything down for now, like I'm not trying to use Obsidian as I used to, since it doesn't like give me that mind connection to the language when writing. I know it's easier to just copy and paste, but uh, and more when I need to translate something, of course, I just copy it from Obsidian or from whatever page it's written on. But I prefer just to write it down myself, by hand. And now, just let me go and check. English. Yeah, this was the list of words we were looking at yesterday. And yeah, we will trying to look for example with then and with that. We saw that we get a video from yesterday, which was quite amazing, to be honest. It gave us so much words, like for example, tatsächlich, wichtig, gerade, ähnlich, etwas or vast, noch. It's a lot to learn. But look at the Apple event. I guess they did this the same as always. I don't know. But let's go and look for what we can learn today. And I think we're gonna look at your German teacher and see what else we can work on. I think I'm going to look for the dative verbs so I can, like, I can know which verb conjugate with the dative case. Let me dative. This should be right. Oh guys, I just realized I messed up the configuration of my keyboards, and just there I was trying to clean it, and this button right here, the C key, is supposed to be the Windows button, like the Windows key, but I have the control right here, which is quite wrong. So as you can see right now, just let me go. So let me just get for the thingy and fix it real quick. I don't know what I didn't realize, to be honest, but that's, oh shit. Wait, wait a minute. I think I may break this. Just let me focus, concentrate a little bit, because this is kind of breaking down. Oh shit, that's a problem. Let me just turn on this. Holy shit! Please don't tell me it's breaking. Please, please no, please no. Tell me it's not breaking down. Holy shit. Alright, so this should be right here. There you go. And now just wait, what is the layout? I think the layout was quite good, like it was correct, but I think I messed up. Layout keyboard English. So it's supposed to be control. Yeah, it's supposed to be fucking shit. I didn't see anything. Control super alt. Control function super alt. Control super alt. So the alt is wrong as well. Oh, so alt is here. Yeah. And now control should be right here. And Windows button should be right here. There you go. Which is quite breaking down. I don't like that. It's breaking, guys. Fucking shit. I don't like that it's breaking. Yeah, I don't like it. Let me just try to fix it again. So these. Oh, yeah, now I see. Yeah, now I see why it's not working. So it's supposed to have these little things connected, attached to it, but they are not. It has broken. It has broken down. So it's supposed to be like this, and then just try to like to glue to them, but I think it's not possible. Holy smoly. I don't know what to do now. I guess it's breaking down since this keyboard. I mean, it's a good keyboard. It shouldn't like be that old. I think it's like maybe 4 years old. It's not that old for a keyboard, right? So why it's breaking down right now? I think it's the way I detached all the keys from the keyboard. So that's why I think it's breaking down again. For God's sake. I guess I just leave it like that. Yeah. And be careful with the way I touch the key. It's such a pity. Not gonna lie. Yeah, like this. Yeah, not touching it. So now we continue. Let me just put this back to the box. So let's hope it's not breaking down again. Control Alt. The good thing is not an important key. That's the good thing, and I can replace it with. Well, I can replace it with another key I can use that much. Maybe this one can be. Yeah. So let's go for the problem mid dative. So I think I have one back here with dative, which was helfen. I think helfen is with dative. Yeah, like here you have Kannst du mir bitte kurz helfen? Mir, you use the mir because you're using helfen, not because you're using kannst. Because you also like können, I think. Now, erklären is also uh yeah, helping it makes sense. Like it's like the conjugation is like that, but there is another example. I don't know where is it. Mm, I don't find it. This is one. Kannst du das Kurs für mich halten? You see, you used mich für mich halten, but I don't know if it's because of the few preposition, but you use mich here accusative and you use mir here in dative. I guess helfen is dative, so I'm just gonna put it. Absagen, absagen. So it's quite curious that you have these separate verbs, and sometimes you don't just separate them because just some words. For example, vile. If you use vile, you don't separate separable verbs, which is quite weird to be honest. In my opinion, it's weird. So I think I'm just gonna delete this and then also copy this. And then delete this one. Since I think this was helpful to know if it's accusative or not. So I'm just gonna like use it here to be honest. Like, like here, absagen. I guess it's separable, so I'm just gonna look for it. Absagen, maybe. Absagen, like ich sage ab. Er sagte ab. Sagte ist in past. Conjugation. Let me search for it. Ich sage ab. Yeah, it's separable, so it should be ab sagen, right? Absagen, which is to cancel. Cancel, call off. Hold off. Hold off. Hold off. Absagen, right? Um, there you go. muss dir für morgen absagen. So it's not because of muss, it's because we're using absagen. It should be the same example. Like it should be similar here. Let me search for it. Wer hat abgesagt? Die Hochzeit ist abgesagt worden. Wären wir der Ausflug abgesagt? Er sagte ab. Das Feuerwerk wurde abgesagt. Du hast deine Verabredungen abgesagt. Du hast deine Verabredungen abgesagt. Sorry, guys. I'm not used to German. Sagen Sie alle meine Termine ab. Sagen Sie alle meine Termine ab. Sagen alle meine Termine ab. And why do you use Sie here? Why? Why do we use Sie here? The next time you scroll, for instance, because the form I use Sie, right? Sagen Sie, someone to address formally. So with Sie, the imperative is infinitive. Sie, sagen Sie, gehen Sie, sagen Sie. Informal equivalent. More polite. Bitte sagen Sie alle meine Termine ab. Sag alle meine. Wait a minute. Sagt, I think is von dem Verb sagen. Nein, ist von dem Verb. Ja, was die Verb, so dieses Verb. Du sagst. Sagt alle meine Termine ab. Sage, sagt, ja, sage. Sagen Sie, ja, ist for the verb. Alright. Sagen Sie alle meine Termine ab. Alle meine Termine ab. So here we use alle meine. Alright, meine. I think that's why it's not in dative here. Why is not in dative? Alle meine, is it in dative? Accusative. This is in plural, so alle meine, okay, alle meine Termine. But absagen uses dative. Hat mir abgesagt. Etwas absagen. Die Kanten sollten mit Akkusativ. Sie hat den Termin. Sie hat den Termin abgesagt. abgesagt. Sagen Sie alle meine Termine ab. Alright, let's see if he mentions that. Nope. Antworten. Er hat mir, wie, er hat mir abge, no, er hat mir abgesagt. Abgesagt. Er hat mir. Er hat mir abgesagt. Lisa antwortet den Lehrer. Ich habe dir schon geantwortet. I have already replied to you. That means da, right? That means da. Ich habe dir schon geantwortet. Ich habe dir schon geantwortet. Geantwortet, alright. In fact, isn't dative. Yeah, it is dative. So I'm gonna put some color here just because I know dative I related with green, I think. Nah, with red dative. And then here also red. So I'm gonna do this. Since I'm more related to dative using green, I'm gonna use green for now. So let's just change the last two with green. I'm gonna use this green. Oh shit. What is it called here? This one. I think this one is right. Now maybe just more intense. Maybe this one. Yeah, that's it's not quite gamma like it's not quite striking. Flashy, showy, eye-catching. It's not that eye-catching. Nah, it was better when it was darker. Darker. There you go. Yeah, I'm gonna use that one. Darker color. Darker color. There you go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And I think I'm gonna take these, paste it like here, take all of these, paste it here, and paste all of these here, and delete all of this. Since I'm gonna put the genitive at the bottom. Dative, same. And then accusative. What's the name of it? Reflex pronoun. Holy moly, what do I do? There you go. Practice pronomen, and this is going to be in Roboto 17. All of these gonna use the same. Just delete this. There you go. Accusative, dative. There you go. And then here, I'm just gonna delete this. Innen, dative. Or should I just red? Yeah, I'm just gonna use red since I have already read all of the dative sections, so just to not waste time. And I think it's more like eye-catching, you know? It's flashy, so I'm gonna use red. There you go. And what I have to know is this section S air S air. So we use this for like all of these to guide ourselves. Yeah, and it's, anyway, don't put it. So we use dative hier. Ich habe dir schon geantwortet. Hat mir gesagt, Koltov. Lisa antwortet dem Lehrer. Why dem? Since Lehrer is der Lehrer. Another Lehrerin, guys, teacher, but on feminine, die Lehrerin. Die Lehrerin, Lehrer, der Lehrer, der Lehrer, der Lehrer, der Lehrer, der Lehrer. Okay, der Lehrer. And I'm gonna start. Well, I just put it here as well. So I guess I'm gonna use I don't know if I can like go and search a Anki deck. Anki deck. German. I don't know. Just curious. great deck. All right, let's just try this, I guess. And then how do I just paste it here, maybe? No. Get share decks. I guess it's this one. Yeah, but how do I use it? How it was created? As a PDF. Do you have a PDF created for it? Eins, das BB die Bank. Aquatic Institute. Das Wasser, ein Glas Wasser bitte. How can I use a PKG tag to add for my Anki web? I have to download it. Damn. It has a desktop application. Damn, I didn't know that. Let's use it. Wait, is it me? I just streaming looks real good. Please let me. Yeah, I made some adjustments like just yesterday, and it should be looking like the streaming should be like real good. I don't know. It has like crispy. It has that crispy like pixelated on my camera. I don't know why, but I mean the desktop looks good, I guess. But just the camera looks weird. Maybe my camera is not for filming, I guess. So let's look for this. All right, good. So let me just search for my NQ web account. English is okay. So how do I sign here and then here? Yes, there we go. So now we have our deck, and we're gonna import one. I think is this one. It's imported. Just imported, does it? Details. All right. And now I should have it here. Do I have it? No. Why it's not adding? Why it's not? Now it's signing. Okay. I have to sign it first. Now it should be signed. And there we go. The Gothic Institute A1 war list. Dieses Medikament, so ist das Medikament. Dieses Medikament bekommen Sie in der Apotheke. In der Apotheke. So you can get this medicine in the pharmacy. So to get government, you can get this medicine in the pharmacy. It's easy. Advil ist eine kleine Stadt am Rhein. Advil is a small city in Rhine, on the Rhine. It's a small town on the Rhine. In this case, it means town. Yeah, Stadt, kleine Stadt. Since klein is small, you use kleiner since this is using, I think, it's using accusative. And since this is die Stadt, you use eine instead of ein. And so you use kleiner instead of klein. So this is in fact in accusative. Ich bin in einer Stunde Zurich. 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 Ich bin in einer Stunde Zurich. Zurich. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that all right, but I guess it's good. Ich bin in einer Stunde Zurich. So this is an accusative. Well, if I'm not wrong, eine. Suspicious. Wait. Eine. Yeah, this is definitely in dative and is beilich. M-A-M-A. M-A-M. Yeah. This is in dative. Ich bin in einer Stunde durch. I have no idea what this means. I know that it is something to relate with that Zurich, and that Zurich is Stunde. And so how I will be back in 1 hour. In an hour. Ich bin in einer Stunde durch. That is hard. Such du etwas. Do something. Such du. This is from the suchen verb. I think suche comes from the suche verb. So it's like, do you need something, right? Yeah. Let's go. I knew it. This is from the suche, which is right here. Suchen. Suchst du etwas? Suchst du etwas? Or suchst du was? So, like that. You can use was instead of etwas. I don't know how common is that. This is good. Können Sie mich verstehen? Können Sie mich verstehen? So we know verstehen is in accusative. We just write accusative. Yeah, accusative. Let's write the whole. Let's write all of it. Yeah. Können Sie mich verstehen? Could you understand me? It's easy. Wer spielt gegen wen? Wer spielt gegen wen? Wer spielt gegen wen? Oh, I knew what gegen meant. But I don't know what it means right now. It has to do like, did you like who play when, something like that. When did someone play? Who's playing against whom? Oh shit. Wer is who spielt? Wer spielt gegen wen? Gegen is against. For real. Gegen. Repetition. Against. We have many meanings towards, into, against. I march into battle against you. I need a remedy for the pain. Ich bin ein Meeting gegen die Schmerzen. Against the headache. But it's this wrongly and translated. Wir sind gegen Krieg. Wir sind gegen Krieg. There's a medicine, this is a remedy for everything. Gegen alles gibt es ein Mittel. Against everything, it's against. Die sind gegen Tierquälerei. 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 Der Germany plays against the team von Liechtenstein. Dann spielt Deutschland gegen die Mannschaft auf Liechtenstein. Mannschaft. Dann spielt Deutschland gegen die Mannschaft auf Liechtenstein. Deutschland, dann spielt Deutschland gegen die Mannschaft auf Liechtenstein. Gegen. Curious, I just put it like against because it's gegen. Sorry, gegen. It just means against. Or I like this. Sad. Wie heißen Sie? What is your name? Who are you, sir? Wie heißen Sie, bitte? Der Test war einfach. Einfach, I have no idea what that means. But simple, einfach. I know difficult is wichtig. If I said the contrary, it would be der Test war wichtig, right? Anerkennung, right? If I used these like der Test war wichtig. Oh, in tone, yeah. War wichtig. In tone is wichtig, not difficult. So let me just search for einfach, which is simple, easy, straightforward. Einfach. Einfach, alright. Einfach, which means simple, easy, straightforward. Straightforward command. This is straightforward command I give to you guys. Please drink enough water. Trinken Sie ausreichend Wasser. Okay? Was? Das war einfach. Der Kurs hört in einer Woche auf. Der Kurs hört. I mean, it's something to do with a curse that's going to happen in 1 week, but I don't know what head auf means. The course ends in a week. Der Kurs hört in einer Woche auf. In einer is using, I guess, positive, and since Woche is die Woche, it doesn't change that much. Wait, this is not. It's einer, einen, eine, ein. Yeah, it's that way, right? Let me see. Idea is eine, which I think is Indativ, weilig. Curious. Ich muss jetzt das Essen machen. Like I have to do the dinner. Ich muss jetzt das Essen machen. You can get this medicine in the pharmacy. Du kannst dieses Medicine kannst du in einer in einer Pharmacie bekommen. Dieses Medikament bekommen Sie in der Apotheke. But I said, du kannst dieses Medikament in der Apotheke bekommen. Yeah, because I use kannst, but if I don't use kannst, will be dieses Medikament bekommen Sie in der Apotheke. Eltville is a small town in the Rhine. Eltville is eine Eltville ist eine kleine Stadt. Eltville ist eine kleine Stadt in Rhein. An Rhein. Eltville ist eine. Well, wait. It's just eine, yeah. Eltville ist eine kleine Stadt an Rhein. Eine kleine Stadt an Rhein. Suchen Sie etwas? Oh, suchst du etwas? Oder suchst etwas? Suchst du etwas? Kannst du mich verstehen? Let's do it for man. Können Sie mich verstehen? Können Sie mich verstehen? Können Sie mich verstehen? Wer spielt gegen wen? Was ist die Name? So it would be like this, right? So it would be deine. Was ist deine Name? Or was heißt du? Or was heißen Sie? Oh yeah, it's me. Oh my god. Oh. Der Test war einfach. Alright. So I have to sign every time. Oh yeah, I have to sign every time. Alright. Interesting. So I guess I'm gonna use the app for now. Let me just search for another ones. Until then, let's just put some music. It says here, no copyright music. Please, YouTube, behave yourself. But gets, isn't it becoming? Why is howling? Anyways. All the verbs, some words. Good. Alright. I think that's enough. Let's continue. I thought I needed one more, but I don't know. I think I'm alright like this. So I continue streaming or not? Am I or not? Yes. No? Anyways. Let's continue with the verbs. So we have another verb in dative, antworten, bitte, antwortet mir. Or it would be antwort mir, since antworten, the conjugation is, you have the conjugation to start with. Yeah, antwortet, should be. Antwortet mir. Antwortet mir bitte. Right. Ich habe. So if habe. What if I want to say I respond to him? I have responded to it. So I respond to it. It would be ich antworte. Ich antworte. Ich antworte ihm. Oh, ich habe ihn geantwortet. Geantwortet. Right. Geantworten. Geantworten. Geantwortet. Ich habe ihn geantwortet. Or I have to study these indicative cases, but later. Let's continue.
Is here the dative object. Nummer 3 ist das Verb danken. Danken heißt to thank somebody. Zum Beispiel, ich danke dir für deine Unterstützung. Vielen Dank. Ich danke dir für deine Unterstützung.
Ich danke dir für deine is it using, I guess it's using accusative, I don't know. Deine Unterstützung. Ist deine hier using dative? Ich danke dir für deine Unterstützung. Unterstützung. Bless me. Sorry. It's accusative. Yeah, it's accusative. I don't know. I just sometimes it's different like
So,
that. It's confusing.
Now, of course, more common is just the noun. If you just say vielen Dank or Dankeschön oder Danke sehr, But if you want to be a little bit more polite and a little bit more special, then you can use the verb. Ich danke dir oder ich danke Ihnen. Nummer 4 ist das Verb fehlen und fehlen heißt to miss.
Vielen.
Nummer 4 ist das Verb fehlen und fehlen heißt to miss. Hans fehlt ihr wirklich. Hans fehlt ihr wirklich. She really misses Hans. Hans fehlt wie ihr wirklich.
Wait, what? It shouldn't be like vice versa. Like she misses Hans a lot. Wait. Hans is missed by her. Hans felt sie. Hans fällt ihr wirklich. Explain this. Hans is missing to her. So in English it misses Hans. In German it flips. Hans, the one who is absent, becomes the subject, and ihr, the one who fills the absent, is dative. So Hans felt ihr. She really misses Hans. Yes. Mir fällt meine Mutter. Mir fällt meine Mutter. Dir fällt dein Freund. Ihm fällt seine Schwester. Ihm fällt seine Schwester. Uns fällt unser Lehrer. Euch fällt die. Mir fällt Zeit. Ihr fällt Geduld. Nominativ fällt Dativ. Hans fällt ihr wirklich. I'm trying to understand this. I had this clearly on the Deutsch basics notes. I think it should be on the second edition right here. So it changes the order depending if we use pronouns. If both in substantive, order is dative first, something accusative. If both pronouns the first accusative. If accusative pronoun or dative pronoun, then it goes first. For example, accusative pronoun or dative pronoun. If both are pronoun, the first one accusative. Pronoun accusativo. Sie sind das im Sie sind Frank ein Buch. Both are in pronouns. Yeah. But here I have just one pronoun, which is the dative pronoun. Interesting. But this is kind of different structure of sentence. But structure is different. Do you have different here? Ist, es ist nicht, na, es ist eigentlich nicht. Es ist ähnlich nicht. Ja. Das Wort Structure ist ähnlich nicht. Ist ähnlich nicht. Also, Hans fällt ihr wirklich. Ihr fällt Hans wirklich. So just because it's felt, it uses ihr. Alright. This is kind of confusing, but I think I know how it works. German is such an interesting language, man. I don't know what's the most common to say, but I would say the second one.
Nummer 5, gefallen. Gefallen heißt to like. Zum Beispiel gefällt dir diese oder die Frisur. Zum Beispiel gefallen. Gefallen heißt to like. Zum Beispiel gefällt dir diese oder die Frisur.
Gefällt's to like. I think I've heard of this. Yeah, to like Mugen. Mugen and gefallen. So what is the difference? Was ist die Einstellung? Something like that. Was ist der Unterschied? Der Unterschied. Was ist der Unterschied gegen ist between zwischen gefallen und mögen? Von dem Marktwert. What is it? Gefallen. Mögen, ja, mögen. Antwortet in English, I guess. Was ist der Unterschied zwischen gefallen und mögen? Because both gefallen and mögen can end up meaning to like, but they work very different. Gefallen literally means to please, to be appealing. So the subject is the thing, and the dative the person who likes it. So das Buch gefällt mir. I like the book. You know, actively like something, that the thing is pleasing to you. To please. I'm gonna put it here. To like, to please, to find appealing. So it's like das Buch gefällt mir. Right. Das Buch gefällt mir. Let me just copy and paste it since I don't know how to write it with the umlaut yet. If I choose yet, that would be noch. Yeah. Das Buch gefällt mir, or gefällt dir, gefällt dir die Frisur, the hairstyle, Frisur's hairstyle. They have both everything. Right, which is
Frisur?
quite normal.
Gefällt dir die
They have even the
Frisur?
more detailed
Do you like this
things,
hairstyle?
like every
Now,
detailed
okay,
thing
let's make a
has a
deal.
word
If you
itself,
do like
which
this
is
hairstyle, and let's
quite
say
weird,
I'm gonna
special,
get
to be honest.
100 comments style, and let's say I'm gonna get 100 comments in the first week of this video, 100 Kommentare saying, ja, mir gefällt die Frisur. If you comment this down below, 100 Kommentare in the first week, then I promise I'm gonna get this haircut for the next video. I probably cannot grow this hair as long as like that fast, but I'm gonna get a wig or something, eine Perücke, and I'm gonna wear it in my next video. So, 100 Kommentare unten. Ja, die Frisur gefällt mir. Das nächste Verb ist gehören. Gehören heißt to belong to somebody. Leider gehört das Handy nicht mir. Leider gehört das Handy nicht.
Gehören. Ich habe die ja schon gebotet. Unterstützen. Unterstützen. I don't have this word, right? No, I don't have it. Gehören. Gehören. Is to belong. It's dative as well. Alright.
Gehören heißt to belong to somebody. Leider gehört das Handy nicht mir. Leider gehört.
Alright. Leider gehört das Handy nicht mir. So das with 10. Das Handy, it stays the same nominative, since das Handy is the subject of this sentence. So that's why it's not in the dative, because I was thinking of it and curious. And I thought that it was den handy, so because we're using the hair, right? But if you change the order of this sentence, so instead if you put das handy first, you will realize that that is in fact the subject, and since this is a subject, it should be nominative. So it's correct that it's das Handy. Das Handy gehört mir nicht. It should be like that. Das Handy gehört mir nicht. Is this correct? Das Handy gehört mir nicht. What if I want to say leider, but when speaking I forgot? Can I say it right away after that? Or should I say it leider? Leider gehört das Handy nicht mir. Why ist Mia at the end? Leider gehört das Handy nicht mir. Oh, that's curious. Uh, das Handy gehört leider nicht mir. That's because I don't know what is the order. Like, it's still confusing me. The order of the German language is confusing. In spoken German is going to repair a sentence by adding something after. Das Handy gehört mir nicht, leider. It's just like you're adding an afterthought, almost like English. The phone doesn't belong to me, unfortunately. Yeah. So yes, special gamma, put it like that earlier. You can add leider at the end as an afterthought. Das Handy gehört leider nicht mehr. So why is Mia? Why is Mia at the end? But not nicht. Uh, 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 uh. Um. Das gehört nicht mehr. Das Auto gehört mir nicht. Das Auto gehört nicht mir, sondern meinem Bruder. So, hm.
Hört das
Das leider gehört das Handy nicht dir. So if I used leider gehören, how is it conjugated? Er gehört. Wait a minute, it's not using mir, it's not using gehören. Leider gehört das Handy nicht mehr. Yeah, it's because gehört is referring to the object itself, not to me. Alright.
Handy nicht mir. And these verbs we just did, gefallen oder gehören, are kind of special verbs. And I have a video, a special video about only those verbs. Just click this card here above and you can watch the video after this lesson here. Das nächste Verb ist Nummer 7. Nummer 7 ist glauben. Glauben heißt to believe. Der Hund glaubt mir kein Wort. Der Hund glaubt mir kein Wort.
Der Hund glaubt mir kein Wort. I know it's using kind, but here's like the dog does not believe me, or believe me, nothing I say. Like with that, like you first use it as a positive with the believe me, but then you like negate the whole idea with nothing I say. Like the dog believe nothing I say. Even though we use the verb in positive, the whole idea of the sentence is negative since I say at the end, nothing I say. It's kind of the same here. We don't negate with doesn't, so it will be not the exact translation of this sentence into English. Like the dog doesn't believe what I say, but believe nothing I say. but this the core idea, the core expressions is the same at the end. So der Hund glaubt mir kein Wort. If I wanted to use nicht, it would be der Hund glaubt mir nicht. What if I use double negative? Can I say that? Like the dog doesn't believe nothing I say. Can I say that? Der Hund glaubt mir kein Wort. But what if I used double negation like English, such as in English, for example, der Hund glaubt glaubt mir nicht kein Wort. Is it possible? I guess it is. It doesn't sound weird to me. Well, I'm not German, so it doesn't matter. You just think if German allowed double negation, you know, he doesn't believe me in a word. In standard German, you don't stack negations the way English sometimes does. Der Hund klaut mir kein Wort. Ungrammatical sounds confusing. Der Hund klaut mir nicht kein Wort. Why kein Wort already carries negations? Adding nicht in front of it would cancel or break the meaning. Instead of double negation, German use emphasizes, which is der Hund klaut mir überhaupt kein Wort. Der Hund klaut mir wirklich kein Wort. Wait, wirklich? I've seen that before. Wirklich, where are you? Wichtig, I've seen that word, but I don't know what it meant. Der Hund klaut mir gar nichts. Alright. Alright, double negation is not
Wort.
usual.
Nummer 8 ist gratulieren. Kein Wort. Nummer 8 ist gratulieren. Gratulieren heißt to congratulate. Most common one probably ich gratuliere dir zum Geburtstag. Gratuliere dir zum Geburtstag, happy birthday. Now, I guess you all praised gratulieren. Gratulieren heißt to congratulate. Most common one probably ich gratuliere dir zum Geburtstag. Gratuliere dir zum Geburtstag, happy birthday. Now, I guess you already have experienced this situation as well. When you forgot somebody's birthday, you have to congratulate him afterwards, and then you can say this already. Gratuliere dir zum Geburtstag, happy birthday. Now, I guess you already have experienced this situation as well. When you forgot somebody's birthday, you have to congratulate him afterwards, and then you can say this useful phrase, ich gratuliere dir nachträglich zum Geburtstag. Ich gratuliere dir nachträglich zum Geburtstag.
Nachträglich zum Geburtstag.
Nummer 9, helfen. Helfen heißt to help. Diego hilft seinem Bruder. Diego hilft seinem Bruder. Nummer 10, passieren. Passieren is to happen. Probably a very common question you heard already is, was ist passiert?
Ja, passieren. Passieren. To happen. Dativ.
Was ist passiert? What happened? But there is no person involved, so there's no dative. But if you involve a person, it becomes, for example, ist ihm
ziehen. Wait, in past, it's more like something happens during, right? Ist ihm etwas passiert? But why is it not in is this referring to present or past? Ah, it's because the use of ist. The ist passiert. So it would be like le ha pasado algo, like in Spanish, like something have something happened to him, like that, right? So ist ihm etwas ist ihm etwas passiert. Ist ihm etwas passiert.
Etwas passiert. Ist ihm
Ist ihm
etwas passiert? Did something happen? But if you involve a person, it becomes, for example, ist ihm etwas passiert? Ist ihm etwas passiert?
So we're referring to, like, if we talk about like her, no, let's say we talk about you, so that would be beast. So it would be like something like Beast dir etwas passiert. Like, ist dir etwas passiert? Yeah, it's the same. Has something happened that is like etwas passiert. Etwas bist dir passiert. Like etwas bist dir passiert. Etwas bist dir passiert. Bist dir etwas passiert?
Did something happen to him?
Like, have him something happen. Yeah, it's exactly that word. Alright.
And maybe if you're a football fan, you know if some player are rolling on the grass field and they holding their face and also their leg, most probably nothing happened to them. Nummer 11 ist das Verb raten. Raten heißt to advise.
Advice.
Nummer 11 ist das Verb
Raten. Raten. A, B, C, D, F, G, H, G, I, L, M, O, P, Q, R. O, P, Q, R, S, S, T, V. Raten, to advise. Is also in dative. So like that. Dative.
raten. Raten heißt to advise. Zum Beispiel, der Arzt rät ihr, viel Tee zu trinken.
Der Arzt rät ihr. Der Arzt rät ihr, viel Tee zu trinken. Der Arzt rät dir, viel Tee zu trinken. Der Arzt rät dir, viel Tee zu trinken. Right? And this is wrong. Like, it should be like with the umlaut. Hat ihr. Der Arzt hat ihr.
Der Arzt Rät
Rät
ihr,
ihr,
viel Tee zu trinken.
viel Tee zu trinken.
Der Arzt
Der Arzt rät ihr, viel Tee zu trinken.
rät ihr, viel Tee zu trinken. Nummer 12. Schmecken. Schmecken is to taste, only when you eat something. So with your mouth or your...
I have this schmecken. Yeah, I have it right here. Should taste to someone. Hast dir die Pizza geschmeckt? Look, it's the same, hast dir, but this case, wait. Schmecken. In this case, the perfect is now with being is with has. Oh shit! Why is it that perfect sometimes is with haben and other times with sein? So I used to realize that, for example, with passieren you would use bist. Bist du etwas, bist is not to. Bist dir etwas passieren? Bist dir etwas passieren? If you just schmecken, hast dir etwas geschmeckt. He doesn't use he just use pa. Holy schmoly! Hat dir etwas geschmeckt? Hat dir. So happens the for sure perfect sign is only used in special cases. So that was like really special one. Ist dir etwas passiert?
your tongue, most probably. Zum Beispiel, you invited somebody to your home and you made a tomato soup and then you can ask, schmeckt dir die Tomatensuppe oder schmeckt dir meine Tomatensuppe? Nummer 13, wehtun. Wehtun. Wehtun heißt to hurt und ist auch ein trennbarer.
Wehtun. Alright guys, I'm have to take a little break for now. Since my 1 hour is my limit, 1 hour 32 minutes of concentration. Since we are the new generation, we only last like 5 minutes because of TikTok and Reels of Instagram, all of that shit. But it's not the case for me, of course. But we're gonna take a little break just to rest and to finish the video. We're so close to finish to watching it, but we're gonna take a break. So we must push just I used to have this app where you would like you have like a little bed. In that case, that was like you had like a bunch of trees to take care about. Let me just ask you. Hello, I was wondering if you can recommend to me a top 10 list, I guess, of productive apps that use like the Pomodoro technique. Since I used to have these little tree or different kind of plants that I used to take care of, and they grew up when I was, studying for such for let's say for a period of time. I don't remember it's the exact name, but I guess you would say that to me, and also you would recommend to me another kind of apps maybe to take care of pets or something like that. Do you know what I'm talking about? Forest. Yeah, Pomor app Forest. Similar idea. So based on that, and now search for other ideas for Pomodoro or for studying techniques outside those that you have just given to me. Uh, give me the most used apps like ranked from user for popularity in a 10 top list. Top 10 list. I used to have that. I can't lie. Ah, yeah, guys, I forgot today plays my national team. Fact. Let me search for it. I know I have it. I used to have like this app Forest. Here it is. Yeah, I knew it. Flora used to have Flora, which is kind of similar, I guess. Read books. Rise. It's kind of similar, to be honest. But I used to love this. This has like a lot of let's say, yeah, I knew how to, I know how this works. Holy shit, the first review is I have ADHD. Holy schmoly. Uh let me just search for a little review, I guess. How was it? Um Forest versus Flora.
Hello everyone, this is Cindy, and I want to welcome you to this week's Tech Tuesday video. So this video is a little bit of a 2-for-1 because I wanted to show you a really good productivity app. And productivity apps are apps that you can use to help stay focused on whatever you're working on instead of just like keep getting distracted and checking your phone or tablet. I found a really good one called Forest that I actually use, and while it is available on iOS, you do have to pay $1.99 for it. And then I also found a really good app for Apple called Flora, which is free on Apple but doesn't exist on Android. So today we're going to do a little bit of a 2-for-1, where I'm going to spend most of this video showing you how Flora works, because it's honestly very like that. And we're going to click on it. When you initially click on it, you will have to sign up for an account. Like I said, Flora is completely free. Put that code in. And then there's about 4 or 5 little pages that show you how Flora works. And you can just go through those and learn a little bit more. And once you finish that process, which honestly takes a minute, this is what you're going to get to. So in Flora, you have a room that you grow plants in. And this is the home screen because this is kind of the most important thing that you have to do. You have your little seed up here because while you're focusing on the screen, this little seed is going to bloom and grow. And when you get to the end of whatever time period you've set to focus on, it will have bloomed into a tree and you can grow your little garden. Now, I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about what is actually in this screen. So you see price. Now, Flora, like I said, it's free and you don't have to pay money. But if you would like extra accountability, you can set a price by clicking on it, and you can set up your charge information and everything, which is if you become distracted and decide to use your phone while focusing in Flora, the little tree you're using to grow will die, and then you're going to give $5 or whatever it is to the associated charity that actually does plant trees. So if you want that extra accountability or just want to help the environment and plant trees, that's something you can do. Otherwise, just feel free to ignore it. The really important thing is this focus timer. So the focus timer is you deciding how much time you want to spend focusing on something. Maybe you want to do a 5-minute meditation, a 15-minute study, a 30-minute research session, whatever it is. You're just going to pull the wheel down and say what it is and hit OK. You can also set a break timer. So as soon as that productivity timer goes off, you are immediately going to launch into your break. Now you can just click off if you want. You can do 30 minutes, you can do 3 minutes, 5, whatever it is you want. And then you can click in the text box and say what it is you're doing, because that's going to help you track the habit so you know what you've been doing. I'm just going to say studying for GRE. You can also choose to plant with individuals. So you can kind of do a group exercise if all of you are trying to, if you and a bunch of friends are trying to get together and improve your productivity. And if you're ready, you can just click start. And this is what it looks like once you start. It lets you know what you're doing and who's doing it, just me, if there's a price involved or anything like that. And as you go, this little seed in the middle is going to bloom and grow into a tree. Now, let's say you forgot you actually need to stop and immediately do something, you don't want to lie. Well, you hit that X, and then it asks, are you sure you'll kill this little tree? And that's the accountability. Do you want to have this little seed wither, or do you want to keep going? And I'm just going to say, okay. And that's what it's going to look like. It lets you know that I've killed a tree. And the break timer is now going off. Now, if you're done with all that, you need to get back, just click See Story, and it's going to take you to your garden. It lets you know up top how many weeks you were productive, how many real trees you planted, things like that. It shows what it is that you tried to do. Just now I tried to study for a GRE. You can also, at this point, add a to-do list. So let's say you want to meditate. You can put in a reminder if you want to do. Just now I tried to study for a GRE. You can how often you've worked on it, things like that. And then finally, these little 3 horizontal lines are kind of your settings, essentially. So you can say if you want it very cute and like it a lot. If you go to the App Store,
Exactly, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, exactly.
there are coins in
The
Flora
Flora app.
that you can use to purchase extra plants and things like that. You can also get coins every time you grow a tree or watch an ad. So if you have an app and productive and accountable. So I think these apps will work really well. Reminder that for Android.
Should I, guys? Should I? Oh, Scrivener. Yeah, I've heard of this Scrivener thing. Just to make novels, right? Electrical apps. Yeah. What is electrical apps combined with productivity ones? That's weird. Hmm. I used to have an account, but well, anyways, I'm gonna take a rest and I come back real soon. Let me just go for a timer. Let's put like a 10 minutes timer, I guess. 10 minutes. I'm coming back. If I don't call in 10 minutes, please tell me so. Don't tell me he has like. Don't tell me he has been sounding for 6 minutes straight. Oh my god. Anyways, sorry about that. Um. I can't believe it. So just finish with this, okay? Let's go.
Verb.
Betten. Yeah, I know this. Even I have a sentence with betten. That ja, naken vetut. Vai ia naken. Let's see. Hurts.
Wehtun. Wehtun heißt to hurt und ist auch ein trennbares Verb. Zum Beispiel, der Bauch tut ihm weh.
Der Bauch tut ihm weh. What is weh?
Der Bauch tut ihm weh. Now this you can use for any body parts. But be careful, huh? If you have, for example, in plural form, if you say, for example, meine 5 Finger, huh? Meine Finger tun mir weh. And then you have to change the verb accordingly. Meine Finger tun mir weh.
I started to realize that most of these verbs are like indicative to like someone, to something. I don't know how to explain it, but I see the pattern.
Nummer 14, das letzte Verb ist zu hören. Zu hören heißt
Zuhören.
So what is the difference? Because to hear here, it is in accusative. So like abends höre ich oft mein, that is accusative. In sage ich den Nachbarn. Das Nachbarn, maybe. Das Nach, ja. Wait, what? No? Ja, Nachbar. They are in singular. So if it's in singular, then what is it? Hier höre ich auf mein Nachbarn. So it's accusative. Now they change it here. But it's kind of weird that post like here to listen.
to listen to somebody. Und Achtung, auch zuhören ist ein trennbares Verb. Zum Beispiel, die Studenten hören dem Professor zu. Die Studenten hören dem Professor
Hören der Professor zu. Hören dem Professor zu.
zu. Bonus-Tipp. Diese Frage kennt ihr.
Wie geht es dir? Wie geht es dir?
You all know this question. Wie geht es dir? Now, dir is a dative pronoun, but why is it there? Is it because of the verb? No. What is this thing? We call it unpersönliche Wendungen. Unpersönliche Wendungen, impersonal expressions. And there are 3 different situations where you can use those expressions. Nummer 1 ist das Wetter, when you talk about the weather. Nummer 2 die Temperatur, temperature. Und Nummer 3 sind Gefühle, feelings, or Zustand, that's your state. Beispiel, es ist windig. Es ist windig, it's windy. Oder es regnet, it rains. Oder es schneit, it's snowing. Now, there is no person involved, so there's also no dative. But it's a impersonal expression because of this es. Nummer 2, Temperatur. Es ist heiß. Es ist kalt. It's hot or it's cold. Now, if you want to say you feel cold, then you have to say mir ist kalt. Mir ist kalt, I feel cold. Oder mir ist heiß, I feel hot. Don't say, a very common mistake, and don't say ich bin heiß oder ich bin kalt. That's absolutely not suitable. So, if you want to say you feel cold, mir ist kalt. Und Nummer 3, Gefühle oder Zustand. That's the question we just did in the beginning. Wie geht es dir? Antwort, mir geht es gut. Danke und dir. Of course, more common, you just say gut, danke und dir. But if you want to make a whole, complete, nice sentence, then you have to use this dative.
I've seen this before. Like the gettest I'm talking about here. Emily's geht es gerade gut. All right. Emily's geht es gerade gut.
Pronoun. Mir geht es gut, danke und dir. Oder mir ist übel. Mir ist übel, huh? I am sick. Again, mir ist langweilig, huh? I feel bored. Don't say ich bin langweilig. Ich bin langweilig heißt I am boring. I'm a boring person. But if you want to say I feel bored, dann das ist ich. Mir ist langweilig. Good. And just as an overview, a little quick, it's because this
What if I say I'm tired? Ich bin müde. And maybe Mia is müde. Feelings and condition.
this es, and these are this impersonal expression. Es regnet, this is exactly the same like in English. And so it's bin langweilig heißt I am boring. I'm a boring person. But if you want to say I feel bored, dann das ist ich. Mir ist langweilig. Good. And just as an overview, a little quick, it's because this es, and these are this impersonal expression. Es regnet, this is exactly the same like in English. And so it's raining. But now when we talk about temperature, especially about your own feelings or state, then you have to add this person. Except, as you can see here, in number 2, we don't say es ist mir kalt. It's not wrong, but we just don't say it. So here we drop the s, we just say mir ist kalt. Oder es geht mir gut. Mir geht es gut. Beides ist okay. Now, of course, the next step is now all dative verbs for A2 level. So you can watch this video right here. There you can find all dative verbs in A2 level. I hope you learned something. I hope you like this video. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen. Ich danke dir. Hoffentlich bis zum spezielle Verben gehören und spezielle. You probably already know that Was ist?
Uh, hmm. So I was petting my cat, and she just mm, aruñar, aruñar, chama. Scratch. So I was petting my cat, and he just scratched and claw inside my skin. As you can see, it's clearly red. Oh my god, that looks bad, really bad. It's like I have scars from that knife. That's actually my cat. Oh my god. Well, guys, I think that's been enough. 2 hours of live stream. Now I'm going to see my soccer match. I started doing videos on my other channel, but that channel is only fully in Spanish. Only in Spanish, I only play games. So let's see how it turns out. Right? So thank you very much for watching me today, and I hope you have a good day. A good day if you're watching this. I don't know. A good morning, a good afternoon, a good day today if you're watching. A good tomorrow for the future you. And well, that's it, guys. Thank you for watching me, and as always, drink genug Wasser. Drink ausreichend Wasser. It is good for your body. Okay. Uh, Let me see how to say it. Drink enough water since it is good for your health in German. So that would be trink ausreichend Wasser, da das es gut für deine Gesundheit ist. Okay, I'm gonna use that. Trink ausreichend Wasser, da es gut für deine Gesundheit ist. Alright? I try to use that from now on. So well, that's it, guys. Thank you for watching me. Please take care. Bis später und ein Vergnügen. Alright? Auf Wiedersehen, Leute.